Alright, this is part 2, 2/23, 2014, 09:05 a.m. I left off on talking about Susan Rice, NSA advisor to the President of the United States, Barack Obama. Alright, and one thing, it's like, and when we're looking at obviously a lot of things of what's happening in the Ukraine, and that is a bona fide fight for freedom, folks. That is a bona fide fight for freedom. That is an actual country that's supposed to be free and have a democracy that their rights just went away. I've been talking about this on documentaries since late July, early August. Before, a lot of things it's like anybody who would be able to follow my documentaries can see kind of, you know what, man, it's like, this is not theory, these things kind of, this is kind of what happens, absolutely. I'm saying when you have this type of structure and you have a group of people that want a one-party ideology, that want to unionize with something, and they're using the church, you end up with these situations, and you end up with rights that are gone. And, you end up having to fight to get them back. I mean, that started out really peaceful and started shooting. I mean, they shot a chick in one of these Uber chicks in the neck, dude, and she's wearing the cross. She's a medical volunteer. I don't know how to pronounce these names. Oleska or something like that, man. But I mean, like, dude, she's laying there. She think he hit her in the neck. Can't believe it, man. Who would do that? I mean, but gosh, man, that was a short one thing. I mean, I'm serious. That's a bona fide freedom fight right there. That is a bona fide freedom fight. A fight for freedom. And I've said this before. I've said there's so many long documentaries that I can't post on YouTube, and I can't post. I have a hard time posting on Facebook when I get political. But you have to win the conversation on freedom. You have to win that conversation. Somewhere along the line, folks, we've lost the conversation on freedom in the world. And it's because our businesses, we're aligned with communist countries, fascist countries, dictatorships like Indonesia, Ukraine, and Russia within our business. So we end up losing the conversation on freedom because they're saying, no, there's that conversation happening. We're extreme conservatives. Remember, they're not saying extreme, they're saying conservative. We're conservatives. We have the same belief. Hey, man, we're unionizing with the church. We don't want gay people doing this. We don't want black people doing this. We don't want anybody that's not in our little structure. And when I open up that Bible, this is the way I read it. Well, don't you read it like that? Okay. And we're business partners, man. Coal and oil. What's the problem? You see, somehow this has really gotten in here, and it's really created that divide. Liberal, big divide. Extreme conservative. That's controlling this Republican Party. We're outlining it, folks. These are facts. This is just what's happening. Now they're starting to come out of their crevice and just blatantly say you can't have rights. We're going to take away your civil rights. And what they just did here in Arizona, absolutely, this is an act of treason, folks. That's illegal. Any action to take away my freedom is an act of treason. They have to be arrested. Those lawmakers have to be arrested by law. To take away the rights of an American citizen is an act of treason. You can't create a law to do that. So this has to be debated and taught. What should happen is we should have computerized voting. So the citizens can vote. Is that an act of treason or not? Say yes or no. That's all about computer. I'm going to do a part 3.